We are at the Monroe County Fairgrounds for the 18th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Grand National Series. The number 42 of Ty Westner will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 58 of Brett Davison. Rest of the starting lineup here for today's race. We have all 22 of the full-time drivers here. Entering this race, Austin Abilene, who will be starting in the 16th position, has a 51-point lead over Sergeant Young, who is starting 11th. This is the second time we are racing here at the Monroe County Fairgrounds, this half-mile dirt track. In Season 2, Chris Henry won this event. Chris is not here to defend his win from one season ago. So, 18th race of the season. In two more races, we'll officially be halfway. I know it's been a longer season than what it was supposed to have been, but I've had some issues, shall we say, in real life. Had a tropical storm go by, had family stuff going on. Just been draining this last half of 2022. Hopefully things will pick up and things can get back to normal. I post a race every single day for nearly the past, 8 years now. It is a blast to do all these races, but it wears on you sometimes. It's my own fault. But hopefully things will get back to normal in 2023 and we can do as many races as possible. But enough of that. Now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Fielders rolling off. In the last round at Asheville-Weaverville Speedway, Kristen Russell won for the third time, tying him with Chaka Deskwater with most wins this season. But Russell's going to have to come all the way back from the 14th position if he wants to win back-to-back races. Speaking of Deskwater, there she is. She's currently outside the points, as well as Kristen Russell. So we'll have to see what happens here at the half mile at Monroe County. Ty Westner, number 42 Plymouth, will lead us to the green for the second time here at Monroe County. We are racing 20 laps at the half-mile track. Off toward turn number 1. And we already got a car in the wall. That's 59. Cole Ash. Not good for him. Back up front. Battle for second place. Here comes the 82 of Breezy Bisbane. Around Brett Davison. Looks like Breezy will take over second place. Going to actually try and go for the lead off turn number 4. 3 wide for third place. The lead in the first lap will be the 42 of Ty Westner. You see the 78 of Addie J making a move on the 8 car. And the 78 takes over third place. Battle for the race lead. Here comes the 82 car. Breezy Bisbane slides up the track over the 42. And Breezy will lead a lap here at the Grand National Series. Looks like Breezy's going to bring on the 78. Here comes Chris Kyle as well in that 22 entry. Kyle has yet to visit victory lane here in the Grand National Series here in Season 3. He has a good shot here today in Monroe County as Breezy is able to maintain the race lead. Moving into second place is the 78 Addie J. There's Kyle going for second place. So car 22 trying to go into P2. And there you see Sergeant Young, second in points. Where is Austin Abilene? Way back here outside of the points. So this could be a big points day where they're running that right now for Sergeant Young. That's a complete lap number 4. There's Kyle, dives it under. Nope, not able to. Oh, we got a caution. Whoa! The 2, the 120. And we are racing it back. Can Chris Kyle get around Breezy Bisbane before we get there? I don't think he can. Let's see. He dives it on in there. He's going to slide the track a little bit. He's going to try and cut underneath. Use the momentum. It's a drag race. And it's going to be the 82. Beating him to the line. Oh, the 82 car, Breezy Bisbane, is our race leader. We'll take a look and see about the first caution of the day. Here's a cause of caution, number 2, Bronson Minnick racing with the 92 Andrew James. Let's see, looks like there's possibly going to be contact. Yep, right there. The 2 gets hooked by the 92, and the 2 is going to come down the track, hits the 77 Mackenzie Dale. Bronson Minnick going to go for a spin. Right in front of Duskwatcher. Duskwatcher gets some damage to the right side of her car. Bronson goes for a spin, and then Brian Gigsby, nowhere to go, slams on the brakes, but hits Brian Minnick on the right front of his car. So we had a 4-car incident here on the front stretch. Let's take a look at Duskwatcher again, going past that spinning car. Not exactly a sight you want to see. She swerves down, but gets damage to the right side of her vehicle. Bronson Minnick gets another impact. And that's the cause of our first caution of the day here at Monroe County. Well, we'll clean this mess up here on the front stretch, and we'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. We're going to get this race restarted with 10 laps to go. We're officially halfway. No one is out of the race. Breezy Bisbane is our race leader. Second is Chris Kyle. Third is Sergeant Young. Fourth, Roger James. Fifth, Ty Wessender. Sixth, Addie Jade. Seventh, Boston Austin. Eighth, Chris Tuckett. Ninth, Josh Barker. And 10th is Brent Davison. Austin Abilene, our points leader. He is currently in the 21st position. He will not gain any points where they are running. Sergeant Young is in third right now. He's going to gain a big momentum if he finishes where he is at right now. Pace car is pulled in. We're back to race here in Monroe County. We are officially halfway. This Kyle's going to try and pass on the high side. That is not the way to go around this track. He's going to let the bottom open for Sergeant Young. Big mistake by that former champion in the Tim Hortons Canadian Series. As Sergeant Young, second in points. He wants to get that lead as here comes Roger James. He wants to win here at Monroe County. 9 laps to go. Breezy Bisbane, he wants to see these drivers battle for second place so he can pull away. But Sergeant Young, who won it in his debut at the Daytona Beach and Road Course, he needs to get up there and get that win. You never know, starting in the back and whatnot, if you have another chance. He goes wide off turn number 4. That's going to allow Roger James to go on the inside line. And this could be bad luck for Roger James being stuck. Sergeant Young, he's stuck on the outside line as Roger James takes over second place. Breezy Bisbane is enjoying this because he's pulling away. You got 7 laps to go this time by. Moving into third place, here comes the 44 of Boston Austin. The front 3 have never won in the Grand National Series. If they continue to run where they are right now, looks like that we will get a first-time winner here in the Grand National Series. Here comes the 78 of Addie Jade on the inside of Sergeant Young. Young is losing points. Every spot, I believe, is between 10 and 5 points. Battle for second place. Here comes Boston Austin. Breezy Bisbane is enjoying this because Breezy is pulling away. If a caution comes out, the race will be over. You see, Austin Abilene, he's currently outside of points. So it might not be a huge game for Sergeant Young, but he is still inside the points as of right now. He'll jump back to the 8th position. 4 to go. Can Breezy Bisbane hold off a hard charge in Boston Austin and Roger James are closing in on him? Of course, catching is one thing, passing is another. You see Boston Austin goes a little bit wide in turn number 3. That's going to allow Roger James to close in. Oh, they make contact. Wow, that was great job by the 44 car of Boston Austin. They were able to not bring out a caution, but they lost a little bit of ground to Breezy. And you see Roger James is going to lose getting some spots as he goes way wide off turn number 4. 3 wide. We got 2 laps to go. You see Ty Westerner in the 42. He started on the pole. He's going to try and come back and win this race. I don't think he has enough time, though. Anything could happen as Breezy Bisbane is pulling away. More than a half-second lead. See, Breezy goes a little bit wide, but he can afford it. Into turn number 4. White flag, 1 lap to go. Can Breezy make it back? Breezy has a 7/10 of a second lead. Ty Westerner has reclaimed 3rd. Sergeant Young has fallen back to the 11th. He is still in points range, though. Now, looks like we're going to have another upset. Off the final turn, Breezy Bisbane had never won a single race in his career coming into this series, and he will score his first win of the season and of his career here at Monroe County. Another first-time winner. Here he races results. Breezy Bisbane holds on for his first career win and his 18th career start. Second was Boston Austin. 3rd, Ty Westerner. 4th, Mackenzie Dale. 5th, Eddie J. 6th, Jeff Stott. 7th, Roger James. 8th, Chris Kyle. 9th, Chris Tuckett. And 10th, Check a Desk Watcher. Race results, we had Sergeant Young, second in points, finishes 12th. Austin Abilene finishes 20th. Sergeant Young is not going to gain as much points as he was by finishing second, but he will still gain a little bit on Austin Abilene. We had all 22 drivers finish race only lap. No one was out. Well, that is it here for Monroe County here in Season 3. We'll take the victory lane for the first time in his SCRL career with the number 82 of Breezy Bisbane. Here are the point standings after the 18th race of the season at Monroe County. Austin Abilene is still our points leader. He now has a 48-point lead over Sergeant Young. 3rd is Check a Desk Watcher, 76 points behind. 4th is Josh Barker, 81 points behind. And 5th is Andrew James, 125 points behind. Rest of the point standings. That is it for race number 18. We'll next see you for race number 19 at the Altamont Schenectady Fairgrounds. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.